And we're live! And by live, I mean we are recording because there's no live streaming, but whatever. So, okay, let's begin with this thing today. So, today's topic, I wanted to talk about something really important here, the two types of vegans to watch out for. Now, of course, there are many other types of vegans to watch out for who are very dangerous types of vegans. But these two in particular, they grind my gears, they boil my blood, they irk me, they rub me the wrong way, call it whatever you want. They just anger me so much, and you'll see why in a moment. Now, the first type of vegan that I want to warn you about is the one that goes, oh well, I don't like to call myself a vegan because of the negative connotations and stereotypes attached to the label. Oof. Okay, what? What the heck does that even mean? What negative connotations? What negative stereotypes? I mean, the people who came up with these stereotypes or negative view about vegans is, surprise, surprise, non-vegans and anti-vegans. You know, the regular meat flakes you see on the comment sections on internet forums or YouTube videos or something. These people who, I mean, are you gonna take their word, really? And like I've said in previous videos, we're not doing this for ourselves. It's not like an ego thing. It's not a self-esteem thing. This is for the animals. So others' perceptions of yourself shouldn't matter to you. What should matter is that you know what you're doing and you know why you're doing it. So anyone who's a vegan should be very proud of being one and should be saying it loud and proud to everyone. Go outside and tell your friends, your family, your neighbors, even strangers on the street. Go tell them on their faces, I'm vegan. Because saying I'm vegan is shorter than saying, hey, I'm better than you. Which is basically what I'm vegan means, as we all know. I'm joking, of course, but not really. So now, so yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous. What negative connotations and why should that matter? It shouldn't. You cannot call yourself like a plant forward or something like that. That's ridiculous. What plant forward? You're not really doing this for the animals then, because it shouldn't matter to you what others think about you. The mission here, like I've said in previous videos also, is to liberate all the animals from human oppression. Of course people are gonna hate us when they think that we want to take away their hot dogs and their burgers and pizza. Of course they're gonna hate us. Of course they're gonna come up with a bunch of name calling and stereotypes and ridiculous jokes and hurtful comments. That's bound to happen. But we cannot be like, oh no, I don't want to call myself a vegan, and then I'm gonna call myself plant-minded. Well, I mean, I don't know. I just came up with that one. I don't know. Please, no one calls themselves plant-minded. Please, please, don't do it. I've heard everything. I've heard. Well, we all know plant-based, but there's like plant-forward also being said. I don't know that term being thrown around. That's terrible. And then plant-minded or something like. I don't know. I just came up with that one. It's terrible. So don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to veganism, because we know veganism. We know what it actually means. And so doing this, it does a disservice to the whole thing, and it throws the animals, under the bus. No, absolutely not. This is about them. And speaking of the mission, and speaking of the animals, then we have the second type of vegan that I want to warn you today. Oh boy, these are the types of quote unquote vegans who go something like this. They say something like this: well, I'm a vegan, but humanity comes first. Ah, that's lovely, right? Humanity comes first. Well, that's amazing. The only movement that is designed for the animals, about the animals, and we still make it about ourselves. That's awesome. That's how low we are as a species. That not even the movement that is supposed to be just about the non-human animals, we still manage to make it a little bit about ourselves also, because why not? Yeah? This is terrible. Humanity comes first? Absolutely not. Not in veganism. Humanity doesn't even come second, third, or anything. We don't get a participation trophy, we don't get a medal, we don't get so much as a gold star or a smiley face. This is not some ego boosting thing or some vanity project or anything like that. This is a sacrifice that we make for the animals, the non-human animals, the victims of the most horrible massacre and the most horrible crime ever committed by humans that is still going to this day. While I'm making this video, animals are being killed every second of every day. And by the time you watch this video, if you do, who knows how many animals will have died just for some sandwich, a handbag, or a pair of shoes. So really think about it. Really think about it. Don't ever say humanity first in veganism. That's not a thing. Whatever benefit may come our way as a result of veganism is of course welcome, but it's never the end goal. That's not the main mission. That's not even a side quest. And animals are certainly not some side quest. They are the main story mission. Talking in video game, jargon or whatever, you want to transport this thing into like a video game hypothesis or a metaphor or something. Yeah, they are the main mission, and anything that comes to humans is just some side effect or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not about us. It's about them. And it's the only movement about them. So when we don't make it, when we mention other stuff, some human stuff or whatever, but what about this human issue? What about this other human issue? We're diluting the message. We are making it seem less severe than what it really is, the animal massacre. We're making it seem less severe in the eyes of non-vegans and anti-vegans that we're trying to convince, hey, this is the most horrible thing ever. How can we bring that message if we're still gonna say humanity first? It doesn't make sense. It's not about humans. There's plenty of movements about humans, for humans, by humans, and that's awesome. It's not like an exclusive thing. You don't only have to care about animals, but when you're a vegan and you're doing vegan activism, then you do, at that precise moment, 100% focus on the animals and nothing on humans, because it does a complete disservice to the most vulnerable beings on this planet who cannot speak for themselves. I mean, they can speak, but we just refuse to even listen. And with many people, the majority of the human race, already against the animals and already against us, the vegans, do we really need this? Absolutely not. So think about it. Think about it, hard, and never ever say humanity first when discussing veganism and animal rights, because no, absolutely not. I'm not gonna have it. That's not gonna happen on my watch. Well, that's the end of this video, and as always, stop hurting animals and start turning Veganese. Till next time.